What's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about bookkeeping for landscapers, specifically bookkeeping software for landscapers. We all know about QuickBooks, and that's okay. I personally don't use QuickBooks. I find it a little bit more confusing than some of the other things that are out there, so I don't use that. There's another software. It's called Bookkeeper. I tried that for a little while. Again, very confusing, very little instruction on how to use it. So you really need to know what you're doing when you use something like QuickBooks or Bookkeeper. Then we all know about Yardbook. That Yardbook also has a financial side to it that you can plug in your numbers. You can take payments through Yardbook and send invoices and all that stuff. I have looked at that. I am not very impressed with Yardbook's bookkeeping side. I think it doesn't go far enough. I think there's some things there that you're definitely going to need some further instruction on how to do some things with the Yardbook software. So I don't personally use that, other than I do use Yardbook for routes. I love their routing system that they use. I think it's awesome, and I use that every day. So I also use Yardbook to send email invoices and also paper mail invoices, snail mail. So it is good for that. I like the invoicing side of it. I just don't care for the way they have their books set up. What I personally use, and I wouldn't necessarily tell you to use anything that I don't personally use. However, QuickBooks is probably the best thing out there as far as making sure that your books are together. It's just so confusing for me that I decided not to go with it. And if you actually buy the QuickBooks software, it can be very expensive, up to $300 or something like that. So I know that there's guys that use the free online QuickBooks. I haven't personally looked at that much. I did look at it a little bit, but it was, I was confused on whether you had to pay for it or not, so I didn't go that route. What I did is I just searched for different free online bookkeeping softwares, and what I came up with was a website called waveapps.com. It's free, completely free. It's simple to use, very.
Okay, guys, we are looking at the Wave Apps website right now. So we're looking at the dashboard. The financial snapshot, I love this. I use it daily to just keep track of where I'm at. I love it. It will show you the last 2 years. And right now, with my Uber account, basically we are looking at the end of 2015 and the beginning of 2016. As you can see, it's only got 4 months in there, and if you hover your cursor over each bar, it'll tell you what your income was and what your expenses were. As we keep going down, you have payable and owing. Those are just bills and invoices. Then it'll show you your net income for 2015, 2016. Shows your income, your expenses, and your net income, which is really cool. That's the part I use the most because I want to know how much I've made, and as money comes in, I keep a good eye on this right here, because you can see what you did last year, how good you're doing against last year with this year. It's just really wonderful, and that's the part that I use the most. Then you get your business expenses snapshot here. Gives you a pie chart of where your money is going. I'm just trying to move through this really quickly, guys, so I don't waste any of your time. This is under the transactions tab. That's where you enter all of your transactions manually. Again, you can connect to your bank if you want to. You can upload a bank statement. I don't do any of those things. I simply use the add income and add expense. Up here, you have to, if it's transactions unverified, you can search by that. And I'll show you that in a second here. Let's say I just earned some money. I put it into the description. I add the amount. I put that it was a sale. And that is going into my checking account. And clicking the check mark there, that has now verified that transaction. So if you want to find that transaction, you come up here, you click verified, and it will show you your transaction. So very easy. Then we have invoices, and you can customize your invoices. You can upload a logo, you can change templates. It's very, very simple to do. I personally don't use this to send invoices. I use Yardbook for that, simply because I like Yardbook's invoices a little bit better. It's geared towards landscaping, and so that's why I use that. Then you can go on down, you can do payments, you can take credit cards, you can create bills, you can add your receipts, you can print off reports, which is super nice. It's just really nice to have, and you can do your balance sheet, income statement, sales tax reports, on and on and on it goes. You can do customer reports, vendors, all kinds of stuff. So it's just super easy. They also offer payroll services. It is $19 a month, and that, I mean, if you have a lot of payroll that you need to do, that would be one way to get it done easily. So that is another feature of this software. So these are the reasons why I love using Wave apps so much, because it's easy to use, it's simple, it's not complicated, and it's all right here at your fingertips. Very well set up accounting software, and the best part is that it's free. So you can't download it, it is online. So you're definitely going to want to take measures to keep yourself safe. That's why I chose not to connect my bank account, and I would advise you to do the same. But other than that, guys, those are the reasons that I love using waveapps.com for my bookkeeping. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments, or send me a message on Facebook, whatever. Guys, just make sure that you're getting the right information here and doing the right thing for your particular business. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. And stay tuned for more videos to come.